friends, welcome back to the channel Ruchi's Teaching. This is Ruchi here. Okay, in this video I am going to explain about C tokens. In C language you have tokens. What is the token and how many tokens are there? I am going to explain you now. Now before I start my video, I would like to say that please, if you are new to the channel, if you are newly watching the video, please subscribe the channel, support the channel, and after watching please give a like to it and share to your friends. Okay, now C tokens. Actually, what are C token? C token, C is nothing but C language. In C language there are tokens. Token is nothing but a smallest unit, a smallest individual unit of the C program. That means when you are writing a program, you will be using many built-in functions. These tokens are already built in the C software. So those tokens you will use in the program. Like for example, the C terminology. C terminology means like printf, scanf, and str, length, len, and what is this? What to say? Words, constants, what all you use in that, some characters you will use. So all those things are already created by the system, by the C software or system software, and kept as built-in functions, like built-in functions or predefined words. So these terminology or these words or these type of strings which you are using in the C language are nothing but the tokens. Like, see, terminology. Terminology means, what is terminology? The words or whatever language you use, like this, just now I said printf, scanf, all those terms, the terms which you are using in the C language are known as that terminology which you are using in the C language, that one, words. Okay, and some constants, words and some constants. Constants, it comes under that. Okay, no, words, even symbols. Some symbols you will use like this, colon, semicolon, colon, percentile, all those things you will be using in the program. When you write the program, you will use. So these things are nothing but C tokens. Okay, whatever words, whatever terminology you are using in that, whatever symbols you are using, that all those comes under the tokens. Okay, now these C tokens are of 6 types: a keyword, variable, constants, strings, operators, special symbols. So these are all called tokens. Now keyword, I am going to explain about the keyword. What is a keyword? What is a keyword? Now keywords are nothing but those are some built-in functions or predefined functions, or even you can say that already created functions, or small units of sub programs. They have kept in they have written a function and they have given a name for it, like printf. Now printf, what you will do, there is a function inside that. That means what is the work of printf? It will print the matter. So like that. Now suppose if you go for break, now what is the work of break? It will break the program, or it will break the work. Continue, so what is the work of it? So what is the work of it is it will continue the program. So that type of keywords have been created and kept in the software. So that means it is a built-in functions. You can say it as built-in functions or predefined functions or reserved functions, reserved words. You can call it as reserved words also. So reserved, that means that particular word is not, should not use for any other thing. Reserved built-in functions, or what I said, reserved built-in functions or predefined functions. Okay, predefined. So keyword is reserved for that particular. For example, auto, break, continue. So what's happening here? You can understand. Auto means automatic. That means the work what it has to do is automatic work it has to do. Break means it will break the series. Whatever, wherever this is given, if you have given in the program, it will break. Whenever the compiler comes to that particular break point, break word, it will break the whatever work it has to do. It will do that work by breaking it. Continue means compiler will continue the work. So those type of keywords have been created and kept in the C software, right? And these keywords are always written in small letters. That means lowercase is used for this. No uppercase. You should not use like this. This is not used. This is wrong. So you have to use like this only. So this particular word has given, the particular lowercase letters have been grouped together and they have written like this. Okay. If you go for this, it means other meaning for the compiler. That means these capital letters code is different from the small letters. That means ASCII word of capital letters is different from the ASCII word of code, ASCII code of small letters. Okay. It uses only lowercase and there are 32 keywords in C software. Okay, 32 keywords are there. All the 32 keywords, you should not use these particular words to any other purpose. Suppose if you want to declare any variable, you should not take auto here. You should not take auto, you should not take break, because that word is meant for that only, and it has fixed meaning. Right? It has a fixed meaning. It is used, the lowercase letters are used for the keywords. 32 keywords are there here. Fixed meaning is given for it. Okay. Now this is about the keyword. Okay. Next comes the variables. Now what is the meaning of the variables? Now when you all of you know, when you write a program, you will be declaring variables, and beside that variable even you will declare the data type. Those are nothing but the variables. Suppose if you are writing like this, int is a data type and you are declaring a. Now this word is nothing but variable, and this is also called as identifier. Okay. Now we are discussing about the variables. So when you are writing like this, int a is nothing but this variable, and this is also called as, you can call it as identifier. Okay. Identifier is the name given to the variables. Now this identifier, now I am writing again, this is also called as identifier. Okay. Now a is there. A is the variable here. Now this a will have, this is pointed or used, it will show the used for memory location. That means when you are declaring variable, memory location. Okay. Memory location, this is used for memory. That means when you have declared a, this is pointed to some memory. Okay, this is pointed to some memory in the program. That means when you are using A, suppose you are assigning a 10 to A, this 10 will go and sit here. Okay, you are giving some memory to this particular variable. Okay, so this is used for memory location, and even you can change the value during program execution. You can change value assigned to variable. The value which is assigned to the variable can be changed. Change value assigned to the variable. The value assigned to the variable, it can be changed during program execution. Okay, that means when the program is getting executed, that value, that particular value can be changed. Here I have given assigned 10. After the in middle of the program, even you can change this value of this. Even you can change the value of the 10 can be changed to 20 or 30. If you set the program like that, it will change. Okay, that means variables value can be changed, and it will use the memory location. And one more thing is, it will identify the memory also. It will identify the memory. That means this so and so memory is identified by this A. Understood? This identifies memory location. Okay, it identifies the memory location. So variables are the identifiers which is used for memory location, and it will be the value which is assigned to that variable can be changed during program execution, and it identifies the memory location. Okay, so this is about the variables. Now next is constants. Next is constant is one of the C token. Okay, now constants are those C tokens where the value cannot be changed. Just now we have seen for the variables you can change the value. Here constants cannot be changed during program execution. Okay, so constants are those values which cannot be changed during program execution. Now these constants are of two types. How can you declare the constants? Declaration of the constants can be done in two ways. One is you can write like this, or even you can go with this, and you can write the whatever you want that particular value. For example, pi 3.1. If you write like this, that pi is the declared constant with this value. Okay, so this is about the constants. Understood? Constant is a value cannot be changed during the program execution. Okay, next strings. Now string is also a C token, right? String is also a C token. Where, what is a string here? Now string is a group of characters, group of characters. It may be letters, digits, or whatever, special symbols. Group of characters enclosed between double quotes. Okay, what is a string? String is a group of characters enclosed between two double quotes. How? For example, hello. This is a string. Now, one more thing I have to explain here. These characters includes what? Alphabets, that is letters, digits, symbols, and even white spaces. Okay? Letters, digits, symbols, white spaces. For example, hello, double quotes. Now 5 plus 3, double quotes. If you write like this, it becomes a string. Suppose if you have written like this is not a string. This is a string, this is not the string. Okay? This is an expression. So this is not the string, this is the string. Okay? And you can write like this. Total white space I am giving and marks. See, like this. This is also a string. So you can write the strings in this way. Okay, a group of characters enclosed between double quotes and letters. These characters includes letters, digits, symbols, white spaces, and you can write like this. Hello, 5 plus 3, like this. Okay, with the white space. Okay, these are nothing but the strings. Now, next is operators. Now, what is an operator? By seeing that, you can understand what is an operator. Now, operator is the symbol which is used to do some arithmetic calculations. Okay, operator is a symbol. Operator itself is a symbol which is used to do some arithmetic operations. Okay, or even you can write like this. A symbol used to do or perform some operations. Not only arithmetic operations, there are many operations like logical operations, arithmetic operations, and increment and decrement operations. So all those things, these operations can be done on operands. Now I'll tell you what are operands. Okay, understood? First you understand what is an operator. Now operator is the symbol which is used to perform some operations on operands. Now, what are operations and what are, suppose 10 plus 20 I am writing here. Now, this is called the operator, right? This is called the operator, and this 20 and 10 are called the operands. Okay, so you are doing some operation. What is that operation you are doing? That operation is addition here, right? Operation is the addition. This operation you are doing on two operands, and this is the operator. Okay, so this is the operator. This is the operator, which is also called as C token. Okay, now there are operators are of three types. First one is unary operator. Unary operator. In this, only unary means one operand will be there, and operator is like increment and decrement operator. Okay, increment and decrement operator is there. That means suppose first increment, now I am taking 5. If you want to increment, 1 plus 1 will be added, it will become 6. And again if you want to increment, say plus 1 added, it becomes 7. Now this is the increment. Now decrement I am explaining here. Suppose 6 is there. 6 minus 1, it becomes 5. Now 5 minus 1, it becomes 4. So this is the decrement. Okay. So unary operator which is done on only one operand, and here increment, it is incrementing, here it is decrementing, right? Now second operator is binary operator. Binary operator where you will be using two operands. You will use two operands. How? Two operands, and like suppose 10 plus 20. So this is one operand, this is one operand. This is one operand, this is one operand, and this is the operator. Okay, so this is used for arithmetic operations mostly. Arithmetic operations are done in this with the two operands. Okay, like plus, minus, multiplication, division. This type of operations can be done with this. Now third one is tertiary operator. Okay. Now tertiary operator is nothing but, here you can use more than two operands, and here you have to use, here how you are using arithmetic operations, here you are using conditional operations. Conditional operations you will do. Okay, like questions and for loops, all those things you will be using. Okay, so this operator is a symbol which is used to perform the operations on the operands, and you have three types of operators: unary, binary, tertiary. Unary will have only one operand, binary will have two operands, and binary will be taking all arithmetic operations, and tertiary will be using for more than two operands, and it will be using all this one, conditional operators. Okay, conditional operations can be done under this. Okay, this is about the operators. Okay, next is special symbols. Okay, special symbols. What are special symbols? Now special symbols are those symbols other than all these till 5 C tokens, whatever symbols you are using in this, other than these symbols which are remaining in the on the keyboard, those symbols are nothing but the special symbols. For example, curly braces you will be using in the program, parenthesis, and square brackets, right, and percentile, ampersand, and semicolon, colon. Okay, all those things comes under special symbols. Okay, I think you have understood this. Keywords, variables, constants, strings, operators, special symbol. So all these are nothing but the C tokens. Now I have explained each and everything. Still I will be doing on each token, on each keyword, sorry, on each token I will be going for one video. Okay. So I'll wind up the video. I wind up the class till here. So these are all nothing but the C tokens. I hope you liked this. If you like it, please give a like to it, and if you are new to the channel, please subscribe the channel, share to your friends, and don't forget to comment also. If you liked it, you give say that it's nice or good. If you have any doubts in this, or if you have not liked anything, and what is the suggestion also I want, so that I will try to change that. Okay then. Thank you. Bye.